Hey everyone. Well, I know I said I wasn't a big fan of Steelbooks, and technically I'm still not, but I just went and bought a whole bunch of them. So I am going to show you what I picked up here, and as you can see, these are very colorful. You can already tell what they are. They are all of the Disney and Pixar 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray sets. The Steelbook versions that are exclusive to Best Buy. I picked up every one that I believe has been released, and so I'm sure the first thing that everybody is wondering, at least for those who have watched my previous videos, is you already bought these movies with their standard release editions, so why did you go and buy the Steelbooks? Well, there's a couple reasons, and I'll tell you the reasons here. First reason is that it got announced that Disney is going to be releasing the final Disney and Pixar movies on 4K Ultra HD that have not yet been released. So the movies like A Bug's Life, Monsters, Inc., I forget which other ones are there. I think there's like 5 titles or something that are coming out, I believe, at the beginning of March 2020, something like that. And I'm fairly certain that Best Buy will have the Steelbooks again, exclusive Steelbooks like they have for all the previous ones. So that, at least before I bought these, I was like, okay, so that means you can get the entire Disney Pixar collection on 4K Ultra HD Steelbooks from Best Buy. Well, not quite, because after I did some research, I found out that not every single Disney Pixar movie has been released on 4K with a Steelbook at Best Buy. There are, for some reason, just a small amount of them that have been left out. So Cars 3 is one of them. Coco is one of them. I can't remember if there are any others. Maybe those are the only 2. I just don't remember. But so there are a few that I guess just haven't had a 4K release with the Steelbook, even though they've had, the regular 4K release. So, I don't know. I guess technically I'm not going to be able to get the complete collection of Disney Pixar 4K Ultra HDs on Steelbook with the newer titles that come out in March 2020, but I decided I'll collect the entire 4K Ultra HD Disney Pixar collection, at least of what's available, so it would be fun to try to hunt down the other Steelbook titles that are just the standard Blu-ray release, because they haven't had the 4K releases, but haven't found them at Best Buy or anywhere. I'd probably have to buy them on eBay or something for ridiculous prices. I'm not sure. So yeah, I decided to buy all of these simply for the sake of collecting them. I'm going to keep them all sealed. And the thing that made me really want to pick these up, well, first of all, I liked the idea of having at least an almost complete Disney Pixar collection on Steelbook for just collecting purposes. It seems like that may, maybe that'll hold its value if I ever decide I want to get rid of them for the price I paid. And then the other reason is that, when I went to the store, most of these were on sale, actually. So I got most of these titles for like $15 to $20 on sale, and they're normally $35. A few of them I did have to get at normal price. I don't know why they didn't mark them all on sale for the same price, but some were on sale and just a few weren't. So Ratatouille I paid full price for. But the other ones, $15, $20, fairly cheap prices. And actually I think I got the first Cars one for $10, believe it or not. So that was pretty cheap. I'm like, you know what, for those prices, and just for the sake of collecting these, even though I'm not a big fan of Steelbooks, the reason I don't like Steelbooks is, well, they're thicker than the regular DVD case, or Blu-ray case, or 4K Blu-ray case. And I'm all about saving space, but also, it seems like they get wear on them so much easier with the steel, and it's just so easy to get scratches and things, and I'm just not a fan of that. And plus, I also don't like how the outside paper just kind of wraps around, because I'm a completionist. I like to keep everything, and once you open this up, you got all this paper kind of flapping around. So, I'm okay with the slip covers and everything, but, I don't like when there's just kind of loose paper, so So I've never been a fan of the Steelbooks, but I thought it might be fun to just get these to collect them just as a collection purpose and just keep them sealed for a while. And I don't know, it's just kind of fun. So I'm going to show you all of these. I obviously am not going to open them, so this isn't going to be an unboxing video, but I'll give you a good look at the outside of all of these. These are pretty cool releases. It's nice that they have, you know, so let's look at Toy Story first. I guess you can see they it's like animated artwork, and it's you know, it's not like they just I don't know, they didn't show like a CGI clip from the movie or something. They actually made some kind of special animated look to it. It's kind of cool. So here's a look at Toy Story, I guess, the very first one. The rest of these I'm going to show out of order because they're just kind of all randomly placed in here, but Toy Story is the first one, so I guess that's the proper one to show first. But as you can see, limited edition collectible Steelbook, only available at Best Buy. And so I decided I wanted to pick all of these up, you know, because I didn't get these all when they were first released, when all these releases came out. So I was actually really lucky to find that, you know, these were all still available at the store. And so I wanted to pick these up and just get them right now so that I can, you know, have all of them once those final releases come out. And I still am kind of hoping that, you know, maybe they'll also release Coco and Cars 3 with the Steelbooks as well to complete the collection on 4K, but I don't know if they're going to or not, so maybe I'll try to hunt down the regular Blu-ray Steelbooks of those. I'm not sure. We'll see. But anyways, there is the back, and I do like the I like the artwork on the back here as well, kind of this classic thumbnail here. It's got that little purple color here, which is kind of similar to what they used on the regular 4K releases of these. So as far as the discs go inside here, they should be exactly the same as the, you know, the standard releases. And you can see actually in the corner here, you can see what the artwork looks like. So if you guys want to see, you know, I guess what the discs look like, you can check out my other unboxings. I guess the only thing that may be different about these is I see on here the regular Blu-ray may have artwork on it, whereas the well, no, because all Disney Pixar Blu-rays have artwork. So I think the discs should be the same as the standard releases, as far as I understand. So this is a 2-disc set here, and we'll take a look at the inside out box here. And this is a 3-disc set, as you can see on the image there. And let's see. So these all pretty much look the same. And then here's a look at the back packaging. Nice artwork. Disc made in Mexico. So there is Inside Out. And the next one we've got here is Finding Nemo. I do like the artwork on this. This is pretty cool. So here we have this, and you can kind of see what the inside artwork looks like here, just looking at these pictures too. It's quite nice. Really cool to have inside artwork. That's one thing I will say is a big advantage over the regular 4K releases, for sure. Open it up and you got some really nice inside artwork. But there is a look at that. There's the spine. I like this. I like how they did the spine on this one. It's got just the classic Finding Nemo logo on it. So, and I like the back artwork as well. So there is Finding Nemo. Then we've got the sequel, Finding Dory here. And this one is a 3-disc set. Nice artwork inside. There's a look at the front cover, and the spine, and the back. And next we've got Toy Story 3. Actually, I've got Toy Story 2 underneath, so maybe I'll just show you Toy Story 2 first. So here we go. Here is the front artwork here. 2-disc set. And I do like, again, this this kind of special animation they did for these steelbooks. It's just kind of unique. So I'm glad they did something a little bit different. And there's a look at the spine, and it's interesting that you know, some of these they do have just standard white on the spines, but at least for Toy Story they are all colored, which is I will say that's really nice compared to the standard releases, which are just plain white. Nice to see the color there. But anyways, here is a look at the back. And then we'll take a look next at Toy Story 3. This one is a 3-disc set. And again, nice artwork on the front here as well. And the spine. And then here's a look at the back. Alright, so that takes care of the first pile there. The next one we've got is Ratatouille, one of the ones that I had to pay full price for, but that's okay. So this one's just a two-disc set. And then here's the front artwork, the spine, and then a look at the back here. Alright, and the next one we have is Brave, 3-disc set. And there's a look at the spine. And then here is a look at the back. And then we've got Cars. This one I got for $10, which was an incredible steal of a deal. So here's a look at the artwork. 2-disc set again. Nice artwork it looks like on the inside there. But here's a look at the front. I really like this as well. And there's the spine. And then a look at the back. Next up we've got the Good Dinosaur, 2-disc set. And there is the spine. And here's a look at the back. And next up we've got Toy Story 4. This one is a 3-disc set. And this one, it's kind of hard to tell. They didn't really do the special animation sort of look that they did with the first 3 with this. This just looks kind of like more the CGI, but you know, it still looks pretty good anyways. But I will say, one thing I will say about this Toy Story 4 Steelbook compared to the original release, or the regular release I should say, I don't like the artwork on this one nearly as much as I do the regular release. I think they did such a good job on the regular release, so good idea to get the regular release if you like that. But other than that, this is quite nice. So here is a look at the spine, nice full color. And then the back, this nice detailed picture here, which is quite nice to see. Alright, and there was Toy Story 4. Just 2 more here to show you. We've got Incredibles 2. So that was another one I think that they didn't release yet, was the first Incredibles. Now I can't remember if that, because they did release the Incredibles already on standard 4K with just a regular case and everything. So it's interesting that I've got Incredibles 2 on 4K Steelbook, but not the first one. So this must have been one of the ones that it may have had a Steelbook release, but it was just a standard Blu-ray instead of the 4K Ultra HD. I'm not sure. But yeah, they certainly didn't have the first one in a Steelbook at Best Buy. So just kind of an oddity, I guess, but that's just how it is. So anyways, here is a look at the artwork here. 3-disc set. And there's the front, and we've got the spine here. This spine is a little bit different than the rest just because it's a bit more detailed looking. Anyways, here's a look at the back. And there it is. And finally, we've got Cars 2. So here is a look at the front artwork, 3-disc set here. And nice artwork on there. There is the spine. And then we'll take a look at the back here. And basically that is it. So the entire 4K Ultra HD Disney Pixar collection on Steelbook, all of these Best Buy exclusives. So the only place you can get these is Best Buy or BestBuy.com. I think BestBuy.com has all of these as well, at least for now when I'm making this video here in January 2020. So anyways, yeah, this was something that was, you know, really something that I wasn't expecting, that I was, you know, thinking that I wanted to have in my collection. But when I saw that these were all on sale, and I saw the announcement that the final Disney Pixar movies are going to be coming out on 4K, at least in standard releases, I'm like, well, I bet you that they're going to come out with these on the Steelbooks as well, and then you could have the complete Steelbook collection on 4K. From Disney and Pixar, which is really cool, and so I wanted to just pick these up. I don't know if it's actually going to happen because, like I said, there are just a few titles, including The Incredibles, Cars 3, and Coco. There may be other ones, I can't remember, that have only had regular Blu-ray releases in Steelbook, so I guess you can't have the complete collection on 4K Steelbook just yet. Maybe those will be yet to come, I don't know, but for now we've got this. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not even sure where I'm going to put these on my shelves or anything yet, because I don't know if I want to put them next to my my regular collection, because obviously I'm not going to be watching these. I might have to get a nice display for these or something. I'll have to figure that out. I haven't really done too much collecting of movies that I wanted to keep sealed. I did at one time buy a lot of the Shout Factory Nickelodeon releases and kept them sealed as like backup copies, but I've since gotten rid of them just because it was like, well, I don't feel like I really need these, and it's the same thing for these, but these are kind of unique, so I'm pretty excited to have these. And so yeah, I'll end the video here. I'll just do a quick look around of all of these before I actually end the video, but I'll just end here by saying I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next video.